Today we're unboxing the Sora and Azki start deck. Hello Hololive fans! The official Hololive TCG is finally out and I have finally received my starter deck. We're going to be unboxing it today, but I'm going to show you what it looks like first. There's a nice cover here with Sora and Azki on it. On the right side we have Sora, left side we have Azki, and just some general information here on the back of the box. That's what it looks like on top, and nothing special at the bottom. This here is the Japanese version, and as you can see it's essentially the same thing, just one's a Japanese and one's not. But let's go ahead and unbox this one. From what I understand, ours is a little bit different. Not that much, but there's a few extra cards that are better for deck construction in ours than there was in the Japanese one. I'm going to go ahead and get this open. Okay, let's get them open. Very excited to show this off. Been waiting forever for this English set to release. Let's look at everything that comes inside. So this is like damage counters. I think this is when you use your Super Oshi skill. You use that to show that it's been used. And it looks like we have the board in here as well, the playmat, paper playmat. There's our structure deck. We'll take a look at that in just a second. And that's everything that's in the box. Okay, there's our punch outs for our damage counters. This is like a how to play paper. Shows you everything you're supposed to do. If you guys want, I can make a how to play video. I know how to play the game. Let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see. There are also other videos out there that already explain it, but if you'd like me to do it, I will do it. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's look at the playmat. It's nice to see this in English because I'm only used to seeing the Japanese one. Oh, that's bigger than I thought it was. Okay, put that there. There it is. Stage. This is your bench, basically, like in Pokemon. If you play Pokemon, you know what I'm talking about. This is where your center holo member goes. That's going to do battle. Your collab partner that's going to help you in battle or give you special effects. This is where your life goes. If that drops to 0, you lose. Your cheer deck, your archive, which is your discard pile or graveyard, and your holo power, and this is where your Oshi goes. It's kind of like your deck leader. Okay, enough of this. Let's get to the cards. That's the most important part. Comes with a little wrap. It comes with a little bit of a wrap around here. Okay, I've zoomed in for you so you can see the cards. We get one card of Sora. You get one card of Sora. This is an Oshi card. This can be your your deck leader. The bottom right here represents how much life you'll get from her. 5 in this case. Your other option is to use Azki, who has 6 life instead. Very pretty card, isn't it? Look how pretty this card is. Sora was good too, but I think this one's especially pretty. Let's put those to the side and keep going. Let's look at all the cards now. So you get a bunch of these here. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the white cheers. These act as like your mana or your energy source if you play Pokemon. This game is a lot like Pokemon. You get some of these as well. This is the green cheers, green energy or green mana. You get 10 of these as well, so 20 energies or 20 cheers in all. Alright, here comes our cards now. We get a debut debut Sora. You get a total of 4 of them. You get I really like this one as well. It's got a nice hollow holo on it. Nice foil. You get 3 of these. You get 3 first bloom Sora. This would be like in Pokemon. This would be like your what is it called? I think your stage 1 evolution, where you evolve this over your basic Pokemon. That's the same thing. Here's another first bloom Sora. You get 2 copies of this. Very pretty card. You get 2 copies of the debut Iris. You get 4 copies of the debut Azki. That's 4 copies. You get 3 copies of the debut Azki. These ones are have a foil on them. You gain 3 copies of first bloom Azki. This is your first evolution if it were Pokemon. Two copies of this really pretty Azki. This is a second bloom, so this would be like your final evolution, like your Charizard or Blastoise. Venusaur. Gotta move some stuff over. Okay. Get 2 copies of your debut Irony Lofi. I always have a hard time pronouncing that one. You get 2 copies of this really pretty holofoil Sora Az. I believe this card can be treated as both Sora or Azki. 2 copies of Amane Kanata. This is the spot one, meaning you can't evolve this one. You get 2 spot Kaori. Can't evolve this one, but it has a special collab ability. We'll go over that later. You get 3 copies of Nodoka. Nodoka lets you draw 3 cards. This is pretty a good staple in a lot of decks, but you usually want to own at least 4. Which unfortunately only comes with 3. So I see a lot of people recommending to get 2 of these decks. It probably sounds like a good idea, or see if you can trade for the singles or buy the singles. You get 3 Mane-chan. This is a really good card too. This one lets you put your hand back into the deck and then draw 5 cards. You get 2 copies of the normal PC, which lets you search out a debut member. So your first stage Pokemon, or holo member. But you know, in Pokemon it would be basic Pokemon. You get 2 sub PC. This lets you look at the top 5 cards of your deck and see if you have a support card, like Nodoka or Mane-chan. Amazing PC. You get 2 copies. Lets you search out. I think lets you search out pretty much. I think it can be used. Yeah, it's just sort of a first stage or second stage holo member. You get 2 copies of Circle of Hololive Listeners. 2 copies of these. And then finally you get 2 copies of First Gravity. Okay, so next I'm going to show you what all these cards do. These cards don't have any effects, so we won't really be looking at them. They just basically just do damage. A lot of them are either debut or first bloom holo cards. These are the ones that actually have effects. So this is a spot holo member. This member cannot be bloomed or evolved if you're playing Pokemon. It actually has 2 effects. It has a collab effect. The collab effect, if you're collabing with Sora, lets you draw a card. If you're collabing with Azki, lets you get a cheer from your cheer deck and put it onto one of your to put it on your center holo member, so whoever's up there up front and battling. Iris. This Iris has the collab effect. Look at your holo power, reveal one card from among them, and add it to your hand, and then you put one card from your hand into the holo power. You may send, this one is Ereni Luffy. You may send one white cheer or green cheer from your archive to your center holo member. So another ramping card. When this holo member is collabing with your center holo member, gives them plus 20 damage. They can do 20 more damage basically. This card is treated as both Azki and Toki no Sora. And then you may roll a dice. If it is odd, send the top card of your cheer deck to this holo member. If it is even, draw one card from your deck. It is a first bloom, meaning you had to evolve this over either an Azki or a Toki no Sora. Here's a debut Azki. You may roll a dice once. If it is 4 or less, send the top card of your cheer deck to the back holo member. Then if it is 1, you may move this holo member to the back position. So then I think you get to like swap it out. So another ramping card. Here comes some item cards. Sub PC lets you look at the top 5 cards of your deck, and you can reveal one limited support card and add it to your hand, and then send the rest of the cards to the bottom of your deck. This is an event card. It is a limited card, but you can only play one per turn. First, Gravity. This card can only be used if you have 6 cards or less in your hand, excluding this card. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck, reveal any number of Toki no Sora or Azki from among them, and put the revealed holo members into your hand, then return the rest to the bottom of the deck in any order. That's this card here. Circle of Hololive listeners. Roll a dice. If it is a 3 or greater, send one cheer from your archive, which is your discard pile, onto your holo members. This lets you search out normal PC. Lets you search out a debut holo member. I think this is exclusive to the English starter deck, but I'm not entirely sure. Or maybe we just got more. You get, this one is a limited one, so you can only play one of these per turn. Just draw 3 cards. That's what it does. That's why it's pretty good right now. We went over this one already, but it was you can play this when you have at least this card and one other card in your hand. Put them both back into your deck, and then draw 5 cards. Amazing PC. This card can only be used if you archive one cheer from your stage. Reveal one first or second holo member other than a buzz. A buzz holo member is like if you play Pokemon, it was like a Pokemon, like an EX Pokemon. It's basically like a really strong Hololive member that comes out early. But it counts as losing 2 holo members, which means you'll lose 2 life if you lose that holo member. Anyway, let you search out a first holo member, a second holo member, but you can't search out a buzz holo member from your deck and add it to your hand and then shuffle. But you must, you have to archive one of your cheers, so one of your energies or whatever, your mana sources. Okay, I think the only thing we haven't gone over yet is this one and this one. So this one is Toki no Sora. She has an ability with her attack. If an Azki holo member is on your stage, it does plus 50 more damage, which is pretty good, so you do 110 damage because it normally does 60. This one lets you ramp up for the first attack. Since if you have Toki no Sora on your stage, send the top card of your cheer deck to a holo member. Second effect is you may roll a dice once. If it is odd, this art gets plus 50 damage, and if it is 1, it gets plus 50 damage. What the heck? See, it's odd. So it gets plus 50 damage twice, I'm guessing. So if it is odd, this art gets plus 50 damage. Then if it is 1, art gets plus 50, so it does an extra 100 damage, I guess that's what that means. Sounds pretty good. And then you have 2 choices for your Oshi card. Let's see what Sora does. So for 1 holo power, Sora You can do this. Reattach one cheer from your stage to your holo members, meaning you can take one of your cheers that's on one of your holo members and put it onto another Hololive member for 1 holo power. So the next one, the second ability, is they can only use this once per battle, so once per game. And it costs 2 holo power. Swap your opponent's center holo member with 1 back holo member during this turn. And then during this turn, your white center holo member gets plus 50 damage. Pretty good, but you only use that once per turn. Once per battle, I mean. So once per game. Let's see what Azki does. She has 6 lives, so she has 1 more life than Sora. For 3 holo power, once per turn, if your holo member's ability would roll a dice, declare one of the face numbers on the dice and regard the next roll as the declared number. And she has a mic in my right hand. This ability is once per game. Send any number of cheers from your archive to one of your green holo members. It's pretty good. They're both pretty good. Azki has a higher cost for hers, but hers are pretty powerful. Sora has a pretty low cost. I think that Azki is more powerful, if I'm being honest, but maybe I'm underestimating Sora. And here's all your cards in one glorious shot. And that's the end of the video. These are all the cards that come in. Let me know what you think. The cards are really beautiful. I'll be sleeving up a lot of them. Thank you for watching. I'm going to probably do a how to play video if people are interested. Alright, thank you. Bye.